Hello everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot and Astrology, although today I'm sure it'll just be, well, probably Kipper actually, to try and determine what might be coming down the line for the likes of John Hannity, or what am I saying, Sean Hannity, Janine Pirro, Tucker Carlson, some of these other personalities on what Chops Daddy likes to call them, Pox News. I love it. So anyway, this reading is devoted to Chops Daddy and Jean, my dearest Jean. So let me bring the camera down overhead and we'll see what's coming up in the future. Okay, hold on. Okay, so I decided to use the Maybe Lenormand by Ryan Edward. And this is going to just be on Dominion's lawsuit because there's, you know, Smartmatic and yeah, and only on Fox News, because there's too many players. If I do a reading on Sean Hannity and his deposition and Tucker Carlson and then Janine Pirro and then that Maria will be here. This will be like a 2-hour reading. And I've already done readings on Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Janine Pirro, Rudy Giuliani, the Release the Kraken lady, Sidney Powell. So all that's already in there in my video library, and I have them in playlists, so they'll be easy to find if you want to just go look there. If you go to the political readings, there's so much in there, you get distracted, so I added some other playlists for these players. But I've read on each one of them probably 3 or 4 times each, and I don't remember what I got, though. That's the problem. It could, because, I mean, we're talking 2 years ago, I think. It was in 2020, 2021, 2020, yeah. This has been going on for a long time. So basically with this spread, so I'm going to do, pretty sure I'll be able to fit 2 rows of 7. Yeah, I'm positive I can do that at least. So let's just focus in on, let me drop my brain and just go to my intuition and get the right cards to find out, to set my intention with my conscious brain first. What will be the outcome for Fox News? Let's move my chopstick out of the way. What will Fox News, will they be successful over Dominion, or will Dominion be successful over them? So let's see. I'm thinking, you know what, I need to assign some cards. So if I get the house card, well, no. Yeah, if I get the house card, if I get this card, this will be Fox News. The tower, the little tower would be this one would be the legal situation going on. And Dominion is, maybe if that, I better not put the coffin as Dominion being, but it's a square box like voting machines. Oh, that would be the letter card. But then again, that could be about information. So I think I'll just leave that one open. So let's just see, how will Fox News Corp, Fox Business News, whatever, Fox Entertainment Group, how are they going to do with their this lawsuit that's been going on for so long? How will Fox News do? They're going to lose, they're going to win, will they have to make a big payout? I mean, we're talking $1.6 billion in damages. Whew. Although Dominion has to prove those damages, and they also have to prove that they knew they were lying when they said it, you know? That's the problem. So I bet these guys were just sweating bullets going through those depositions. Okay, so 14 cards. 13, if I counted right, and 14, and then I think I'm going to be careful how I gather them up so that the ones on the bottom stay on the bottom. And I might look at the, oh yeah, here we have, because this whole thing was for 45, right? What else is on the bottom? 45 and the legal issues, and the seduction, and their loyalty. Yep, makes sense to me. Okay, so we can always draw more cards, but let's see what comes through. Okay, so something risky. Money, power, protection, something sudden. Oh, wait, I don't need to be up so tight. Leave some room there. Ooh, that's not going to be good. Oh, lordy. Okay, so this is what's coming down on Fox. Fox so-called news. Fox News. If I get the mice card, I'm just going to fall off my chair here. Oh my goodness. Okay, this has to be Rupert Murdoch. Wow. Okay. So notice I don't have any payout cards here. But let me see what comes through. So in the center here, something's broken apart. This is a major, major problem. You don't get past this card without having a lot of pain. And this would be their online, this would be the whole, actually this would be the web of their, all of their corporations, no matter what it's called. And they're guilty of complicating things and lying. Our snake card here is about creating like enemies, you know? It's a dangerous card, and if it's a person, it's somebody who's trying to harm you, and it's hanging right over Rupert Murdoch's card. So this probably shows like his brain, you know, his body and his brain, the way it works. And it knights over here to the cross, which is all about guilt. And his cross to bear because he has a burden. He has a burden on his shoulders based on the lies and the deceit, all just to make money, all just to like whip up subterfuge, obfuscation, all these like opportunities and invitations to get people to, well, our Fox card is about fraud. It can sometimes be a specialist, but it's somebody who's pretty much a scam artist, and you know, this could be like Don the Con, although we already had his card at the bottom of the deck here, the 45 card. So, Don the Con, scam artist. Rupert was working for him. Do anything to, you know, because they want the tax breaks. They want these GOP people in governmental positions so that they don't have to pay as much taxes. That's what it's all about. It's just all about the money. So, yeah, man. Okay, so this is Rupert Murdoch with this hidden agenda to get what he wants. And we all know why. But as far as the lawsuit goes, the Clover card here could be two, because here we have the money card. In the Linamon, this is the only card for money. Except for in this deck, I actually have the, it's the little safe. It's in here somewhere. But anyway, if it comes through, I'll do another read probably. But anyhow, this card, the Clover, is either an opportunity or a risk or two of something. So it could be two big money payouts, big money payouts. to maybe clear up their guilt. Now, usually these types of lawsuits are settled, out of court. But this has been going on for so long, and Dominion, I guess, has said, no, we're not. Well, it went to different judges, and the judges wouldn't dismiss it. I know it went to at least one judge. Maybe it might have gone to another one as well. I can't remember. It's been going on for a really long time, though. And so next will be coming up, a trial, an actual trial. So the whole spread here is pretty much the future. So there could be 2 big money payouts that try to clear the decks of their guilt. It's going to come through suddenly and very shockingly and break apart the complications and the lies of Rupert Murdoch and maybe, his son as well. I think one son left and the other one, I don't know. But for sure, this is Rupert Murdoch. And the bouquet card can be about surprises, but also gifts. Interesting. Yeah, the gift of it taking care of other connections is what I'm feeling like here. Yeah. So how it affects Fox News is there's a clearing out of some money and some power. And it's shocking and surprising. I don't know if they'll get the entire 1.6 billion, but I think that Dominion's going to get something. Now, for this card to be here at the end, this means that there could be an appeal. For Dominion, it could be tricky because there's an appeal. Interesting. Okay, so let me draw another layer just on the top. I'll just do one card so we can see what's underneath and see what would happen even after an appeal. Now, mind you, this could take another year, so who knows, right? Or maybe it'll just be done. Well, they have to go through a grand jury trial, I imagine. Okay. How's it going to go for Dominion? How will it go for Dominion? Then maybe I'll read the other way and see how it's going to go for Fox, just for fun. Well, they might have something to keep them warm. Let's see. Let me just keep going, because that's an ending there that's painful. Oh, the money payout ends. Okay. Now, sometimes I would see this as like a machine, that you keep information in. There's an improvement there. Yeah, this card's stupid. I mean, what? Putin in there? Whatever. Who cares? Okay, so there's the goal. And here's the success. Ooh. If it's not major success, at least it's shining light on something. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of small. Kind of small. This can be small and temporary as well. But anywho, I think they will have some payout, but I don't know that it's going to be the whole 1.6. Okay, changes and improvements. Yeah, changes and improvements. I think they're, well, you know what? I'll use the Kipper to read on that. But I feel like their goal is going to be, their goal to clean up their, or not clean up, but their goal to what's the word I'm trying to say? Uphold their reputation, their honor. Is going to be successful. And then there's maybe some new start. Maybe there's an appeal and they try to get more for later. Okay, so let me use a kipper. Now that deck has so many people cards in it. If people cards start coming through, I'll figure out who they are. Okay, so I'm using Ciro Marchetti's Zelle, something like that. End of the century in French. It's like a Victorian kind of a deck. Oh, main man. Okay, so if this comes through, so this would be Rupert Murdoch again. Yeah. All right, so from the other side of it, so now we've looked at how will what's his name, Rupert Murdoch do? Make sure these are really mixed up. Okay, and then so Rupert, how's it going to go? We looked at how it was going to go for Dominion. Now let's look at how's it going to go for Fox News. Thinking back on to have that Sun card come close to the Fox over here, I think they're going to prove that they were telling lies because, and just for clickbait on their websites, right? We had the Sudden card, the internet. Along with the star card, which is like the web. So I feel like I think that string of cards says that they are going to prove that they were lying, and they were lying on purpose. But let's see, how's it going to go for Fox News? Fox News. How's it going to go for Fox News? And this deck is quite well, it's about tarot size, so I think I can only do 10 cards. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 9 and 10. Okay. Again, I can always look at the bottom and draw more cards if we need. Okay, so we have a strategy. Strategy that has to do with keeping their money. Keeping their money, keeping their wealth. This could be an attorney. This is too young for Janine Pirro. Might be the Maria gal, maybe, but it's more about wealth and more than anything, creativity and wealth. And the despair card is like the 9 of Swords, but worse because it doesn't go away. And this is what's happening. So their strategy to keep their money and creative wealth is not going to go well, and it's going to affect their entire family. And this would be anybody that's connected to them as well. Okay, so courthouse, reputation, honor, which I don't think we could say they have any. Message of concern, this is sad news. They're not going to like what comes down the line. And then this could be Tucker Carlson, because he's probably about the youngest, right? I mean, Lou Dobbs is probably about the oldest. John Hannity would be the older dude. Anyway, let's look at these cards. Now, this could also just be their ambition. But this card touching, these two cards here, framing this last card in, whoever this person is, it's not good at all. And I really feel like it's Tucker Carlson. Okay, so like I said, their creative strategy for wealth and all the money that they've made off the working class people, because it's Fox News is free on every. You don't have to pay extra for it like you do MSNBC. And I guess CNN's kind of gone to the dark side, so probably that's not going to be. But anyhow, that's neither here nor there. When it comes to what's going to come down the pike for Fox News, their strategy has, in the past, to create all their wealth, has brought them jury trial, basically, which has to do with their reputation and honor. And they're going to keep working on it. But this hanging over, because the top row is more powerful, because it hangs down, pushes down on the bottom row, this despair card touching what they're working on is going to just bring more sad news. This is message of concern, but this could be, it's my card I use for subpoenas, so this could be other people that they're going to be bringing in, but this could also be that Tuckham's gave a whole bunch during his deposition. If he hasn't, he will, something like that, And because this is a card, like, in the tarot, it's a lot like the Five of Cups. It's very disappointing. There's grief, there's sadness, there's something painful, major confrontation. And it's also my card for people that have psychological problems. And, of course, we know Tuckham's does. This is the Fox News family. And whether they're young or old, we have the ambition and the creativity to try and bring in more wealth. So it doesn't look like it's going to go too well. Let's see, what was at the bottom? Their wealth, yeah. Yeah, it's been taking a long time, but their wealth is going to end. This is going to hurt them. This is going to hurt them quite a bit. Again, I don't know if they'll get the whole 1.6 billion, but let's see. Let's go ahead and ask that. Just for fun, while I'm already here and in the energy. Oops, don't do it that way. And let's see if Dominion's going to get its whole 1.6. Maybe I'll ask about Smartmatic too. Let's see. But if Dominion wins, then Smartmatic really has a case. So maybe I don't need to read on that one. But I might. Hold on. Let's see real quick. Will Dominion be compensated, be paid for that whole 1.6 billion? Because I think they can prove, I could have sworn I read somewhere that they can prove that it has damaged their sales. But will they receive the whole 1.6 billion? So there's a payout. Now the 27 card is like the best card when it comes to, well, it's a card for getting something that's unexpected. Of course, it says unexpected right here, but this can be a payout like from an insurance company, or like if you have these cards and you're reading for yourself, this could be like a pension benefit type of a thing. It's an award of some type. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, they're not going to get the whole thing, I don't think. But then again, they may. Let me just draw some more cards. Yeah, it's back and forth for a long time. They're still going to be examining things. I have a feeling they're going to get some, and they may end up suing them again later on. I wonder. So with what we have right here, it looks to me that they're not going to get the whole thing, but they are going to prove. Where's my chopstick? Oh, here it is. They are, with the Thief card up here, right smack in the middle. They are going to prove that they have lost money, due to Fox News's message that went out constantly. It's real simple right here. Fox News will have to pay out because of the message that they went out that caused people to be very, very concerned about the safety of the machines. And they're also going to, with the courtship card here, this is also going to bring in, well, it's a card of communications. And maybe this is, like Janine Pirro and Sean Hannity or something, I don't know, but it's a card of bonds and teamwork, but it's also a card of negotiations. So, yeah, I'm not seeing the whole payout. And it has gone on for so long, maybe with these cards here, maybe they're going to be examining how much they want to keep paying attorneys. Because you can bet they're being charged big bucks. And the movement is towards, I think, just receiving the offer, because this is a card of getting a good offer. And this is also a card of reconciling. But from this whole situation, Fox News will not be trusted. Except for, people that want to be part of the cult and they don't care. And then to have change as the answer card here, I think they're just going to be moving on, letting it go. They're going to take, I think, a smaller amount. Let's see what was on the bottom this time. Strategy, reputation, and so the courthouse here would be the decree that comes down, the whole judicial process, and it's more about their reputation and their strategy. So, okay, so let's go ahead and look at quickly, and I think I'll go back to maybe Linneman, to that little Lenny deck, and make sure they're all, no, see, I do this all the time. Spend more time getting my cards together than reading. Let's check on Smartmatic real quick. How is Smartmatics? And I'm vaguely, back into Dominion, I'm vaguely remembering that Dominion was suing these other TV networks too, like that OAN, and whatever that one, Newsmax or whatever. So these defamation lawsuits are, that's cleanup on aisle 45, big time. So anyway, let me get into Smartmatic. How's it going to go for Smartmatic? Will Smartmatic receive a payout? Okay. Smartmatic. There's the documents, the news. That could be a lawsuit. Yeah, because of the communications that were toxic. Just legally. That seduced people. Let's see, what do I have here? 5, 6, one more. Ooh, okay. So that'll be watched. Something loyal that moves. Yeah, it's smaller. Now, I already made this, the intention for this to be the Fox News. Didn't I? Oh, I can't remember. Anyway, oh, that's interesting. That came through again. And there we go with the appeal. Okay. I'll look and see what's on the bottom there in a minute. Okay, so all right. Try not to have an OCD over the cards being straight. I know it's Virgo season though, right? And retrograde Mercury in Libra. We must have order and balance. Not. Okay, so when it comes to Smartmatic, there's a loss, there's theft. As to their organization, their reputation, and this is also our legal card for the in the Lenormand. Very different meaning than in the tarot. If you're new to this system, this is not a card of like a tower moment. It's not a card of things falling apart. This is structure that holds things together. Okay, so legally, there's something new from information that comes out and some documents where something can be proven that was hidden, communications that were hidden. That's interesting and secret. But then again, maybe this book card, because I often see this card as being an investigation. Something's unknown, possibly. Something's been hidden, secrets, things like that. But it's also our card for research and education. So when it comes to Smartmatic, and then again, maybe because it's this square shaped, maybe this is their literally, yeah, that's what it is. Their voting machines have communication abilities that have been maybe damaged. Their reputation is kind of eaten away. I don't know if Smartmatic will do as well as Dominion. Now this would be the solid structure foundation of their business. Okay, so let's see. How's it going to go for Smartmatic? Notice I'm not seeing a big payout here. I don't even have one money card. Let's see what's at the bottom. Oh, there it is. Fish. But then money, power, protection that ends. Oh, I don't know. We might have to just keep an eye on this one. I might have to read on it again later. I've got iffy cards both ways. But they're moving towards protection and loyalty. News as to their loyalty and trustworthiness. That's what's going on here. And the way their machines communicate. Well, let me draw another card for that. That stupid rose there just kind of doesn't make sense. You know, you don't always draw the right cards, but that card has to do with seduction and attraction and all of that. Well, they were, people were, yeah, I guess it does make sense when you look at it from the angle of people being seduced by the message that they're, oh yeah, that's what it is. Okay, I'm not going to draw another card. Just look at the cards. People, their reputation has been like under this eye of people watching and thinking, people maybe have been seduced into thinking that they were not trustworthy. Like trust is the whole issue coming through here. Trustworthy in their ability to communicate, to bring the vote in the way it was intended, like stress upon their business that created loss. I think they're going to be able to prove that their business has endured some loss. And then they do have some success, but there's still something. They're still being watched, and I think they might appeal. So let's go ahead with another string over, and then I'll close this up. I think they're going to appeal. So there's a repeat here. Then again, on another level, it could show the abuse. That Fox News was this abusive news. I mean, this has Fox News all over it right here. And even here, in the secrets. So for another layer of this reading, Smartmatic is going to be able to prove the voting, that their voting machines were safe, and that Fox News has been just whipping up abuse. You know, I was going to say, not know, but but you might not. With the mice card here, they can be little scam artists too, little liars as well, because they're very toxic. It's our card of, it's so much like the fox, only I really can't say which one's more malicious. The fox can be a card of entrapment, where the mice, no matter what, is still toxic and lost, and I don't know. They're still hoaxsters and fraudsters and scam artists. So either one. So okay, going down the line, repeating. Let's see what else. Smartmatic. How's it going to go for Smartmatic? Okay, improvements, changes. Oh, hey, a money payout. So they might have, I'm thinking they're going to have to appeal it. Oh, now we've got both the money cards in this deck. This card is about something small and temporary, short term. Oh, the appeal won't go on for too long. I have no idea who the woman is, unless we read it under the term, or under the terminology of receiving. Unless there's a top head honcho at Smartmatic that is a woman. Now that's a burden. Now maybe a guilty woman. Who would that be? I don't know which one. Wow, painful ending for a guilty woman. Okay. So it's going to either be Janine Pirro or that Maria gal. Or, who else it could be is Sidney Powell. But, when they get one, they usually get them all. Unless one of them flips. Okay. Hold on. I thought I was going to be done. Let me just ask. Let me use the deck of character real quick. Are people going to be flipping to save their own what? Because that's usually how it goes. Get a little bit of a plea deal. But then again, I mean, they can lose their jobs, of course. That's a problem. And Fox News could just, close up shop and start later on as a new business entity. That's the problem. But you got to hurt them where it hurts most, which is the pocketbook, of course. Is anybody going to be flipping? What tools are these people under deposition? So all the Fox News hosts, anchors, whatever you call them. What are they going to be doing to get out of this? They're going to be punching and dancing around, not trying to not say the thing, and then their true north is for themselves, of course. But that's, oh, interesting. Okay, hold on. Glasses. I'll go ahead and do another row. Stereo. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, that's so funny to have those together. All right, compasses always have a magnet. Yeah, okay, so I don't see flipping. I don't have my spatula card here, unless it turned out it was on the bottom. Guts, blood, vomit. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right. I'll show you those again in a minute. But we have quite a little story here. So what most of them are going to do, if not all of them, is set their sights in the direction that they want to go, and they're going to do their best to attract a whole bunch of attention and examination. They're going to dance around the issue and try to just get out of it, get out, go. But there's going to be a punch for a punch against maybe the, you know what? I just heard they're going to try to punch their way out and dance their way out and talk their way out. The lasso card has to do with trying to pull something, I guess maybe off of them. But the future here is like they're this is like our Three of Swords in the tarot. You can see it's not going to go well for them, and they also, I betcha, well, I could be wrong, but let's see. I betcha that they're going to be fired from Fox News. They're going to vomit their guts out because blood's on their hands. This is their part in the J6. They've been vomiting things that keep people from safety for years and years and years. All right. Let's see where they're going to land. I have, in this deck, there's characters, tools, and places. So let's use the places and see where they're gonna land up. Like Sean Hannity, Tucker Carlson, Janine Pirro, Maria, whatever her name is, Barta something, blah blah blah. Lou Dobbs already got fired. I'll ask first where these guys are going to end up, and then I'm going to ask about Rupert Murdoch and Lachlan. I'll ask after that, and then I'll be done. This is going to be a really long reading, which I was trying to make it short, but asking from all different angles. Hopefully this will be it. Okay. Where are the news anchors going to land? What places will they be? Blocked. Blocked in their ability to make a lot of money. Yeah, they'll still be comfortable. They're going to have to join a new circus and find some new monkeys. A desert of a circus. They won't be able to see the forest for the trees. This has to do with hiding. Yeah, hiding and running away. They're going to be isolated. Yeah, and in the wrestling ring, of course. What, for people to watch them while they're going to sleep at night? They're just out there. They're totally out there. Graveyard. That's not going to be good. Cave. Yeah. And then down the river, and basically, yeah, Crimea River, right? I don't see them doing well. Okay, let's see where Rupert Murdoch, Lachlan, and any of his other family members that are in on it with him. I can't remember. I thought, wasn't there one guy that said, I don't want any part of this, and walked away? I'm pretty sure that's how that went. But anyhow, Rupert Murdoch, ETL. Where are you guys going to land? Rupert looks like he's about as old as dirt, so I can't imagine him sticking around. You know, he's the kind of guy that would like have his head saved in like, you know, what is that kind of, where they freeze you? Freeze his head because he thinks he's all that. Because he's, oh God, what an idiot. The people that do that are idiots. God. What is it called? I forget. Anyway, go ahead, add the comments. I'm going to focus in on where in this lifetime. I'll let Cash Peters take care of the crossing overs, right? But where in this lifetime is Rupert Murdoch ETL going to land? What will we witness over the years with these guys? All right, there's the family with a waterfall. Huh, something before they go to heaven? I don't know. Up there, open road. Are they going to be like running away? Yeah, they're just always going towards the money. They think money is heaven. Running away. Hiding. Hiding out in the universe, okay. Over the rainbow. What am I seeing here? They are going to have to reconstruct. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so their whole family is going to be under some type of reconstruction. You know, I don't have images here that remind me of something being held together tight. It looks to me like, you know, this would be blowing apart, but then, you know, maybe they have another home in Belize or something and they go hang out in waterfalls and they have another home in the forest because there's travel involved all over the world. Yeah, travel too. Both of the travel cards. There might be more. I don't know. I mean, there's 111 cards in this deck, but they are going to have to figure out again, or a new way. They're going to have to figure out how to make money in a different way. But they'll figure it out because that's what they do. River. Let's see what was at the bottom here. Tunnel, Inferno. Oh, yeah. It's like they're putting themselves in a place where they have to get through a narrow opening after they've, you know, lit up a comfortable place to hang out. They've destroyed a comfortable, you know, what could have been a comfortable place to be if they had any integrity. And there we have the graveyard card again. So I don't think this looks like a nice, when it comes time to cross over, doesn't look to me like it's a nice crossing. Do you think? You guys put in your comments whatever you get here too, because I mean these images are very universal. Here, maybe I can bring them up a little bit this way. And you can always like screenshot these, yeah, and then kind of focus in on what do you want to say about these cards, because everybody's intuitive. We all have that. Heaven, Inferno, Universe. Oh, there, okay. This one's Open Road. Actually, let's do it this way. And House Under Construction, Gold Mine Graveyard. There. Is that visible? Yeah, okay. What do you guys think? All right, and don't forget this is where Rupert Murdoch, ETL, will land in this lifetime. Looks like the experience before they go to, heaven and hell. Yeah, stuck in some stuck in some astral plane in the universe. They don't get to go to heaven because of what they've done, because it's all been only for the money. The foundation of their family has been only for the money. Right here. And they can run, but they can't hide. You can't hide from what you put out into the universe. You can't. It doesn't work that way. Okay, well, I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. And I'm going to get this uploaded for you and see you later. Okay, bye. Take good care.